Mohammed Beg, and today we're going to start off this show with 2000 Decade News. In this edition of our news program, we're going to be talking about all the major events that occurred in the 2000s decade. People that are helping me are, first off, we have Tyler Lorenzen with entertainment. And for sports, we have Jake Modisett. And we have Chase Martinez with all of our wide array of political events during this decade. Well, first off, we're going to head over to Chase Martinez with politics, and he's going to tell us all about the controversial election of Bush in 2000, to the wars that we've invaded, or wars that we participated in, like in Afghanistan and Iraq, to the election of Obama as our first black president, and also the recession that's going on right now. So, Chase,
thanks, Mohammed. Alright, so I'll be talking about politics today, and first off we have the election of 2000. And in election 2000 we had President Bush, and he won against Al Gore by a very, very small chance. It was over in Florida, and pretty much the votes were pretty much even, and the House decided whether or not he won, and of course George Bush won. Then we have 9/11. 9/11, there was three planes crashed, 2 into the Twin Towers and 1 into the Pentagon, and about 3,000 people were killed during that time, on that day. And so next we have is the war in Afghanistan. That started as of 2001, and Bush declared war without Congress approval. And with that, it was kind of controversial, since he didn't ask for Congress help, or the people's help in any type of fundraising, which caused a big deficit. And the next war we have is the war in Iraq, and that was started in 2003, and that was on our way to capture Saddam Hussein. And with that, after that we have Saddam Hussein's capture, and that was in 05, and then from there on we went to the stock market crash in 2007. That was mostly caused because of over speculation, and the banks were releasing too many loans to people that shouldn't have them. So it was kind of a recession we shouldn't be having right now. And then after that we have the election of the first black president, President Barack Hussein Obama. I don't really know if that was a great idea, because he's kind of caused a lot of debt in his first year. He's spent more than any other president that has ever entered office.
Let's go.
And
thanks,
so
Chase. That was some great information about politics in this decade. Next we have, whoa, what's that noise? Bernice, shut up, calm down over there. It's Jake's turn. Right. Sorry about that, Jake.
Thanks,
over to Jake.
In this wild decade of sports, we had 2 dynasties that owned this decade: the Patriots in football and the Lakers in basketball. Also, we had big scandals involving Tiger Woods and steroids in baseball. Let's get at the highlights. Okay, the Giants are on display, trying to end the Patriots' hopes of going 19-0. Eli throws it up. Almost intercepted by Asante Samuel. That could have been the end of it. That would have sealed the game for the Patriots. Alright, Giants have the ball here, down by the Patriots, looking to go 19-0. Eli, he gets out of it! He throws it up! Oh my god, David Tyree! Did you see that? Bubblegum on the helmet makes the play. And the Giants' hopes are still there. Oh. Alright, a couple plays later here, the Giants leading to capitalize. Oh my god, touchdown, they take the lead! Can the Patriots' dream of being undefeated be ended with that touchdown? Who knows, though, they have Tom Brady with 35 seconds left. The Patriots, they lost, and the dynasty ended that year. And the Lakers have won a three-peat already earlier in the decade. Now they're going for another championship later on. Kobe goes off against the Magic several times, making great plays, and eventually they end up winning once more to complete their dynasty of the decade. Controversial in the decade, Tiger Woods. He starts off the decade strong, being the only player to have the title for every single major. But then later on he gets in a scandal with his wife, cheating on her with several women. Also, Barry Bonds hit 73 home runs in a season and breaks Hank Aaron's all-time home run record. Eventually, we find out he does this using steroids, which are a big factor in the game of baseball during this time. Also, in 2008, the Beijing Olympics were shown that the U.S. had class athletes. We dominated in swimming especially. Michael Phelps wins 8 gold medals. Back to you, Mohammed.
Yes! Bullseye. I see you've been practicing, Jake. Well, now we're going to switch gears and head over to entertainment with Tyler
Gracious,
Lorenzen.
Mohammed. Now rolling into the entertainment of the decade, starting off with American Idol. It is a very intriguing show with 4 judges and a lot of teens that think they can sing, but really they can't. Also, like Miley Cyrus, who is one of the most popular teens that is singing in this decade. Eminem is one of the top of the charts rappers, which also came onto the game in the 2000s. Moving on. Some of the most famous movies of the decade were the Harry Potter series, Dark Knight, Apocalypto, Twilight, and Nacho Libre. By the way, Twilight, Team Edward.
Alright, thank you everyone, and that does it for this edition of the News Decade, or Decade News, whichever one you want to call it. But thank you everyone, I'm your host Mohammed Beg, and we'd like to say thank you to Jake Modisett, Chase Martinez, and Tijuana Lorenzoni, and we'll see you guys next time.